Biosecurity is extremely important to a broiler hatchery for several reasons. Preventing disease outbreaks. Broiler hatcheries can be highly susceptible to disease outbreaks, which can cause significant economic losses due to increased mortality, decreased growth rates, and poor meat quality. Strict biosecurity measures help prevent the introduction of diseases into the hatchery environment, reducing the risk of disease outbreaks. Protecting bird health. The health of broiler chicks is critical to their growth and development. Biosecurity measures help prevent the spread of diseases between birds, ensuring that they remain healthy and grow at their optimal rate. Maintaining food safety. Broiler hatcheries produce chicks that are raised for meat production. If the chicks are exposed to disease-causing organisms, those organisms can end up in the food supply chain, potentially causing foodborne illnesses in humans. Biosecurity measures help ensure that the chicks are healthy and free from harmful pathogens. Preserving genetic quality. Broiler hatcheries often maintain breeding flocks to produce chicks with desirable traits such as high growth rates and meat quality. Disease outbreaks can significantly impact the genetic quality of the breeding flock, resulting in reduced productivity and profitability. Strict biosecurity measures help preserve the genetic quality of the breeding flock, ensuring that desirable traits are passed on to future generations of broiler chicks. In summary, maintaining biosecurity in a broiler hatchery is crucial for preventing disease outbreaks, protecting bird health, maintaining food safety, and preserving genetic quality. Biosecurity is extremely important to a broiler hatchery because it helps to prevent the spread of diseases and pathogens that can affect the health and productivity of the birds. Broiler hatcheries are facilities that hatch and rear broiler chickens for meat production, and the health of the birds is crucial to the success of the operation. Here are some reasons why biosecurity is important to a broiler hatchery. Disease prevention. Broiler hatcheries can be vulnerable to diseases and pathogens that can be carried in by people, animals, or equipment. Biosecurity measures such as disinfection, foot baths, and protective clothing can help prevent the introduction and spread of diseases in the hatchery. Productivity. A disease outbreak can have a devastating effect on the productivity of a broiler hatchery, leading to reduced growth rates, increased mortality, and decreased meat yield. Good biosecurity practices can help maintain the health and productivity of the birds, leading to better profitability for the hatchery. Regulatory compliance. In many countries, broiler hatcheries are subject to regulations and standards for biosecurity to prevent the spread of diseases. Failure to comply with these regulations can result in fines, legal action, and damage to the reputation of the hatchery. Public health. Some diseases that affect broiler chickens can also affect humans, and there is a risk of zoonotic transmission if proper biosecurity measures are not in place. By preventing the spread of diseases in the hatchery, biosecurity helps protect public health. In summary, biosecurity is important to a broiler hatchery because it helps prevent disease outbreaks, maintains productivity, ensures regulatory compliance, and protects public health. Biosecurity is extremely important in a broiler hatchery for several reasons. Disease prevention. A broiler hatchery can be a potential source of diseases such as avian influenza, Newcastle disease, and Marek's disease. These diseases can spread rapidly and cause significant economic losses to the poultry industry. Biosecurity measures such as controlling visitor access, disinfecting equipment, and using proper protective clothing can help prevent the introduction and spread of these diseases. Quality control. Biosecurity measures can help maintain the quality of the broiler chicks produced by the hatchery. Contamination of eggs or chicks with bacteria, viruses, or fungi can affect their growth, health, and overall quality. By implementing proper biosecurity measures, hatcheries can produce high-quality broiler chicks that are free from disease and have a higher chance of survival. Customer satisfaction. Broiler hatcheries have a responsibility to provide high-quality chicks to their customers. By implementing effective biosecurity measures, hatcheries can demonstrate their commitment to producing healthy chicks, which can increase customer satisfaction and loyalty. Legal compliance. In many countries, there are regulations and laws related to biosecurity in poultry production. Hatcheries that fail to implement proper biosecurity measures can face legal consequences, such as fines, suspension of operations, or even closure. Overall, implementing proper biosecurity measures is crucial for the success and sustainability of a broiler hatchery. By preventing disease, maintaining quality, and ensuring customer satisfaction, hatcheries can produce high-quality broiler chicks that meet the demands of the market and comply with legal requirements. Biosecurity is extremely important to a broiler hatchery because it is a critical component in preventing and controlling the spread of infectious diseases. Broiler hatcheries are highly susceptible to the introduction and spread of pathogens due to the high density of birds, movement of personnel, equipment and vehicles, and shared water and feed sources. Once a disease is introduced, it can spread quickly and easily, resulting in significant losses and economic impacts. Broiler hatcheries are responsible for producing high-quality day-old chicks that will be grown to market weight. The health and well-being of these chicks is critical for the success of the entire poultry production system. In order to maintain high health standards, broiler hatcheries implement biosecurity measures to prevent the introduction and spread of pathogens. This includes practices such as controlling and limiting access to the hatchery, using disinfectants to sanitize equipment and surfaces, monitoring bird health and implementing vaccination programs, implementing pest and rodent control measures, and maintaining a closed flock system. Implementing biosecurity measures can help reduce the risk of disease transmission within the hatchery, as well as to other poultry farms. This is important not only for the health and well-being of the birds, but also for the economic viability of the poultry industry. By maintaining high health standards, broiler hatcheries can produce high-quality chicks that will grow into healthy birds with good productivity, while also minimizing the risk of disease outbreaks that can have devastating consequences for the industry as a whole.